get a train. Oh, fucking hell, unbelievable. It's fucking quiet. There's a couple of guys in vans over there. I was wondering what they're doing, but I better not go over. Don't mess with builders, scrappies. Don't mess with. Well, basically, don't mess with guys that with vans, because they'll kick fuck out you. So I could walk past, but I don't actually have time to do that. There's McPherson, so we'll go down this way. We'll stay away from them. They're just meeting up, pals probably. All the ideas I've got floating around in my head about what I'm going to do. The artworks and the just graffiti and giant minis. Performance art. I'm going to set up in a roundabout. You know, I'm going to get my camp and stuff. But like everybody else, I've got to kind of like work to, you know, to earn my keep, sort of thing, that phrase. So I have to horses keep going with what I'm doing. So I try and steal time here, there and everywhere. People will say, oh, can you find something better to do? This is my exercise, what I'm doing right now. This is my lunch break. Anyway, I've kind of been looking into using buses more as well. You know, well, there's a guy, the Alba Galavanta. He does, on YouTube, he does all these bus journeys and everything. That's really interesting, actually. Basically, pretty much, you know, you look into anywhere really, which obviously there's quite a variety of routes that you could go on the bus numbers. I find that interesting. I'm going to have to start doing a bit more busing, right, myself. It's always slightly more interesting than taking the car sometimes. The only thing is you've got a lot of riff-raff and buses. That sounds really snotty, doesn't it? The riff-raff's on the bus. The best. Yes. Is that from Wishaw? From Wishaw. And we get quarantine transport coming along. I was wondering if that truck was from the Borders, because there is a company that comes up from, or they're based in Longtown or something down that way. So what I need to do is I'm going to go over to Causeway Head this afternoon, and I'm going to walk up and do the entirety of that bike lane. I know it would be better to do it when it's a bit busier. Of course, university students and all the rest of it will be on holiday. But wow, my boots are getting wet. I've got the cheap ones on. Somebody's been off here. Look, or maybe that's been the builders. Well, it's a bit bloody soggy in here. I nearly fell in a massive hole there. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have a look at this roundabout. There's a guy. We had a bit of an argument. He thinks he's right. I think I'm right. I am right because it's my channel. But let's not be belligerent. You come up to this bit here, right? This bit. See that? Where that BMW is? Oh, look, we'll get this truck. Oh, yes. He did. Yes. Right, let's get back to what I was talking about. If you're coming up there, ah, tin, fuck a duck. If you're coming up there, you want to turn right to where the blue Fiat is. You turn right. Now, if you want to go straight on, you go in the left lane, right? That's what you do. The left lane. So when you're turning right, you indicate to the right like that van's doing. You go to the right and you come off. Now what you don't do is go way over to the left, which is what a car did the other day. You know, for some inexplicable reason. So this, one of the viewers had an argument, said that I was wrong, but I'm not wrong. I'm right. You do not go way over to the left, come off there. In fact, you can almost see the tracks of the cars on the road. Definitely. Oh, look at the sign. There's a smell of shit around here. Is there a smell of shit? See that van there? Now that'll be going off to into Braehead. Oh no, look, the van's fucked up. He's in the wrong lane. That van, the white van. He went round the outside and then turned right, and that's what some people do. Unfortunately, because I was standing here, I couldn't really explain exactly, you know, what that van did. Exactly. Because we need to be around there to see it. So what we'll do is, we will go around there to see this. Right? You could actually see it from over there, but I think, well, we could cross over there and then walk round, and then go down past the waterworks. So we're going anti-clockwise round Skeoch Roundabout. So what we're going to do, going anti-clockwise. Now, so what happens here, so you come off that inside lane there, that one in there, and you come off. Like what that truck's done. That's perfect what it's done, except it didn't indicate to come off. So what you don't do is you don't take it wide. Right? So we'll see somebody else doing it in a minute. Like this truck's doing it right. See? Indicating to come off, perfect. In the right position. So what the Corsa did, it sort of came over to this inside lane, and this guy who's arguing with me said that I was wrong, and he's wrong. Right? You do not come over to the inside lane. So, I mean, does it matter? Well, this is just, I suppose. See, they're all doing it right. That's right. This truck will do it right. They're professional drivers. You know, they all pretty much do it right. So he's coming off there, you know, and he's indicating to come off. He's a professional driver. He's not like a dumpling, is he? He's driving all the time. And they know that indication is important, because people need to know where you're going. Whereas a lot of dumb, like, women and that are going about, they're thinking about shopping and stuff, or having, I don't know, holidays and everything. So this one, see, like, he didn't signal to come off. Diamond Express Transport, very bad. So he's just disproved my theory. So now I look like a tit. Thank you, Diamond Express, for making me seem like I had so much faith in lorry drivers, and you've let me down. So I'm really upset about that. I'm going to go and jump over the ravine, but once I've finished this video. So we need lane discipline. See that little Ford that's doing it right, and indicating to come off. Brilliant, brilliant. Put a drive in, well done. Everybody else is doing it right. Yep, indicating to come off. Well done, Ford. Like this van's doing it wrong, right? Look at this. See, this is brilliant bit of bad driving. So that is making a complete arse of it. And here's a funeral cortege coming. So I'll get away in here and hide. The AA's coming. The AA. Now, see that blue van I showed you? That was a perfect example of how not to do it. That was a bit... That was a perfect example. So he's just lost there. I think what happens is they come down there and they don't realise they've got to turn right. So it could be that the road markings are not up to scratch. Well, the sign's all dirty, isn't it? You know, so you could, but I think it's common sense would tell you if you're turning right. Or maybe they don't realise they're turning right, yeah, right, because they're going, you know, to other areas. They're not going into Stirling, for example. Or they maybe are, but not into Braehead, which is a residential area. So yeah, I mean, I think the road markings are vague. There isn't any road markings. That's how they're vague. Oh, the road markings are vague because they're not fucking there. I'll go and do it myself. I'll get a fucking tin of white paint out of B&Q and come down and mark it all at night in the dark. I'll do it with like funny faces and everything. And I'll probably get done for vandalism or something, especially since I've just YouTubed the fact that I'm going to do it. Right, let's wait and see if we can see somebody else cocking up. Sounds good, but you didn't indicate. There is a bit of vagueness coming out of there as well, which lane you're supposed to go in. You know, I would say it would be the one on the right, and you'd hug. Well, I don't know, see, because that's technically to the right. That lane up there, it's not straight on really. Well, it depends which way you look at it. It kind of is straight on. There's a bit of a twist in it. I said I was just walking through here and I wasn't going to stay here long. I've lied to myself. So I need to get home. Got shit to do. That van's doing it right, but that's quite a nice van, that, but it didn't indicate. Right, time to go. Oh god, this is bloody soft in here. My plan is to go down here and go over. Wee. Right. Story. There's a tin. Tower trail. See, you can't take trucks in there except for access. So that's like a no-through road sort of thing. Wow! We've made it! We're not dead. These boots have let me down. Is that car just done a go around? It has. It fucking has. It didn't indicate. I don't know, Clark. Very bad. You naughty Arnold Clark. Biker. Seems to have like a load of people following him. Probably because, oh yeah, because he's going slow. Fuck off. Paedo. Oh, it must be a pedo. You must be a pedo. What a moron. Yeah. A half-wet moron. Hey! Somebody's peeping. Well, that'll get the views actually. Fucking dumpling. Right. It's perfectly legal to video people, cars. I'm not videoing people, I'm videoing cars. So, trucks and cars. Tractor. Imagine you shouting that out of the window. That's just weird, isn't it? He's probably fiddled some. Well, I'd better not say nothing. Conversation could get downhill. Right, I'm going down this way. Right. So what I was going to do before I go is see it was cars coming off this way that are going to the inside. Right? And then turning right. That's what I was looking at. There'll be one. There'll be one turns up. There'll be one. SBM Logistics. Nice. So he's doing it right. Turning right. Oh yes. We'll wait and see what happens. We're probably a bit too far around to catch it actually. The common problem with this roundabout. And see the markings there? They're a bit worn, which is probably not helping. But the sign back there does say, you know, you're supposed to go in that lane or the other lane. See, that one's doing it right. He's nice and slow, turning right. Yes. Oh, these boots have definitely had it. This is the place to see it, right here. Now, let's wait. Somebody will get it wrong. Somebody will. I'm going to stay here until it happens. Oh geez, that could be hours. I always think when people say words like that, it's not a good reflection on them. You know, if you're going to say that to somebody. It is I have to admit, yeah, it's a bit upsetting. You know, it's quite a horrible thing to say to somebody. Somebody's doing videos, so therefore they're a pedo. I mean, that's a weird, you know. So there would be some kind of sexual abuse in that guy's family, I would imagine. He's just reflecting it. We're all injured souls at the end of the day, you know. I mean, people are angry. I get it, you know, some people are not going to want to be filmed, and like I say, I'm not actually filming. Well, see, he got filmed because he shouted out the car, you know, so really, if you don't want to be filmed, you'd stay in your car, wouldn't you? You wouldn't get out of it, like hanging out with the window open, you know, so it's like, I'm not filmed. There's a lady got onto me, she had a pink Mercedes, and she was going, "You filming me?" I said, "I didn't film you, I filmed the pink Mercedes," you know, so there's no like law against it. There is, you cannot go up and film somebody. You know, really, I don't think you can. Or I wouldn't do that. But filming cars, vans, you know, at the end of the day, if you're worried that people are filming you, well, stop breaking the law. You know, what is it you're worried about? You don't have insurance, you know, you're out delivering drugs. That's not my problem, is it? Don't do it. Don't deliver drugs. Short wheelbase Ford, that's quite a high one, that. FMS building, quite a handy looking van. Probably got a lot of space in that with the height of it. Of course you have to load it properly, you know. So I think it's maybe the design of this roundabout, or the lack of markings. It's left it a bit vague. That it's going to take me ages to prove this point that I'll be here for hours. I need to go and get my dinner. I've got stuff to do. Right, that's it. Can't wait any longer. We'll catch you some other time. Because I've got to watch as well, because I could end up getting arrested. See, that guy stopped and I sort of laid into him or something. I could be arrested for assault. So I have to like learn to switch off. You know, from you have to don't get yourself in a compromising situation. You know, because you've got to like make sure your gear's not going to get damaged as well. Your phone, that, like, keep it holding and keep them back. Keeping a public, like an open space. Like, I would have stayed out there, right at the side of the road. It could be that guy could have came back around, you know, because I told him to fuck off after he called me a pedo. The best thing to do is not to tell him to fuck off, but you know. Right, so let's see. Are we going to get in just go? Oh, Reginald Mole husband. Jeez, going any slower they'll be stopped. Right, that's enough. I'm going to go now after this eastern western motor group. Right, we're away. Dingbro. Yeah, nobody's misbehaving. Right, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye. 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 Bye, bye, bye. 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 That's it. We're going. Bounce on. Bounce on. Bye.